What's good, family? It's your boy DJ16 and I'm back with another banger. I am going to tell you about my Carnival 2019 experience, Trinidad and Tobago. Big ups to each and every person that's liking this video. Once more, I got to tell you, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Your kid DJ16. I am officially at 1,700 subscribers. Thank you, you, and you. So, I play with Yuma. Jukebox was a presentation 2019. Dope. Let me start with my pickup. I went to go pick up my costume, Carnival Friday. This is the Friday before Carnival for the people that don't know anything about Carnival. I went to pick up my costume the Friday. It was in Port of Spain. We drove all the way from San Fernando. We had a driver bring us to Port of Spain to go pick up the costumes. When we got there, somebody greeted us at the door. You could actually, if you don't live in Trinidad, you could purchase your costume online on Yuma's website. When we got there, they asked us for our ID. We gave them the ID. They pulled up the information. Portia was with me. Portia couldn't pick up her costume because she forgot her ID. So we had to go online literally and switch over her costume into my name so she could pick up her costume. So, super smooth. No problems at all. I did it in like 2 seconds. I was in the line. I had to hop on the Wi-Fi though because service in Trinidad is kind of slow. So I hopped on the Wi-Fi, punched it in, transferred over all the information to me, and they allowed me to do it on spot. We walked inside. As you walked in, there was a greeting table. As soon as you walked in, they basically told you what floor you had to go pick up your costume. Our costume, I think if I remember right, was on the 3rd floor. So we had to take the elevator all the way up. Security guided us into the elevator. We went up on the wall. It told you where each section was at. When we got upstairs, somebody else greeted us at the door. Welcome to Yuma, Jukebox 2019. Directed us inside. If you had any fees to pay, anything of the sort, you had to go to the right side to the cash register, pay it off, and then you went back into another line to go pick up your costume. Now, Friday, I was unsure if I was going to play mass or not. I never paid for my costume. Portia did. So technically, we was going to pick up Portia's costume. Got there, and they was like, oh, you can purchase a costume right here. I said, what? Say no more. Only issue I had with Yuma, though, Yuma, y'all got to do a little better with this, please. Please? That's all I'm asking. They didn't have any way that you could pay with a card. So I literally had to hop back in the car, find a random bank, go withdraw. I can't remember. I think my costume was like $600 US. So it's just like 3,700 TT. So imagine walking around with 3,700 TT in your pocket. Everybody just watch you go into the bank and withdraw 3,700 of your hard-earned money, which is like literally lining yourself to get lined up to get robbed. But anyways, I love my country, but certain things you gotta watch. Collected my money, went back to Yuma. Transition, I didn't have to stand in the line. Security called me, I walked in, walked upstairs, I paid my money. They gave me a receipt. They told me I could pick up my costume this Saturday. Anyways, we went through the whole process with Portia. Smooth. She went, she picked up her costume. They laid it out on the table. Reference, go back to that Yuma video because I did post a video about it. You can go look at that one too. Make sure y'all like that one too. Make sure y'all comment on that one for me, please. Laid it out. Showed you everything. Make sure everything was working in working order. Everything was set up right. Everything was good. And then put it back in a bag. They also gave us a dope package with not just the costume. They gave me a bag, a Yuma bag. Inside the bag, I had a bunch of goodies, some cookies, coffee, keychains, can openers, bottle openers, little intricate little things. Thank you, Yuma, for all of that. Sponsors, big up yourself, because it had a couple of stuff from the sponsors in there too. Caribbean Airlines, a couple of other places, but that was also inside the bag. And they also gave you a Yuma cup. Oh, there go my Yuma cup. Y'all want to see my Yuma cup? Nah, forget it. I ain't gonna show y'all my Yuma cup. I still have my Yuma cup though. But they gave you a cup. I got a hat. I got my shorts. I got my t-shirt. Now I kind of went forward a little bit. I didn't pick up my costume till Saturday. So all of this happened for me on Saturday, and it happened for Porsche on Friday. Other than that, smooth pickup, dope settings. Shouts to Private Ryan, Private Ryan. CD was running in there. Big ups to my boy. Nice. Even the building itself, they had a whole building to themselves. It was set up dope. Shouts to you on that one. I think that was one of the most fluent and most easiest pickups I ever had caution wise. I've played in New York. I've played in South Trinidad. I played in Miami. So the most smooth pickup I ever had as far as caution wise. Now moving on now. Monday morning. Ha! Long story short. We played with Dev on the road, Juve morning. We was out on the road from like 2 a.m. in the morning with Dev. Shouts to my brother Dev also. Dev band. If you never played with Dev in South Trinidad for Juve, try that one out. People kind of stray away from South Trinidad for Carnival, but Dev, his band, Juve wise, 19 thumbs up. I give it 19 and then I give it one more to make it to 20 because Dev is Dev. King of the Juve. They got yourself Dev. Coke representing, South Trinidad representing. Well, let's see the name Coke boys. Anyways, we left from Dev like, I want to say like 11 a.m. in the morning from 2 a.m. We left from 2 a.m. We was on the road with Dev till like 11. And we hopped in the car. Shouts to my aunt. She brought us to Port of Spain. And my cousin picked us up from Mount Hope Hospital. Mari, big up yourself now. Shouts to Mari. He was super hospitable. He let us stay with him for the weekend. His family. We kind of inconvenienced his kid because he gave us his kid's room. But it was dope. He lived in Sawa, so it was, the transition wasn't that chaotic getting from San Fernando every day to play mass until Monday and Tuesday, so we stayed uptown. Monday now, he took our bags and he literally just drove us to our band. We couldn't find our band, but there was this app. I can't remember the app. I don't want to lie to you. His people's made the app where it tells you where every single band is and what time and the location of each band. So we was using that. We drove around for a minute because we was trying to find her brother. He was supposed to meet us and we couldn't find him. But we ended up finding the band. Got into the band. When we got into the band, they was on the avenue right at the judging point. So we hopped into the band. Dope settings. Dope. Check that video out too, Monday on the road. Carnival with Yuma. I had fun. I had super fun that day. So like I said, from 2 a.m. in the morning till about 11, 12 o'clock at night, we was on the avenue chilling, holding the vibes. Liquor-wise, on the road, easy. I want to say Yuma had about 15 trucks. I was so drunk I couldn't even tell you how much, but I would say about 15 trucks. And out of the 15 trucks, about 6 were liquor and food trucks. So getting alcohol and getting your beverages or whatever you wanted to get on the road was so easy. You just walked up, showed them your band, handed them the cup. You got whatever you want. Only thing they wasn't giving away was champagne. They probably was giving away that too. I never asked. So, all they know me. Or if you don't know me, as a punching man. So punching on the road with LLB. I think Porsche was drinking punching with me too. Her brother was drinking Johnny Walker and Coke, or I think Johnny Walker straight. But vibes on the road, vibes. I think every single truck was just vibes. Come to find out, the dopest truck was the very last truck because all the artists was on that truck. But the truck that we were on, Blacks, well, the truck that we stayed with, which was truck number 4, Blacks had a live band on the truck. So that was a super dope experience on the road. You listening to a live band on the road while you chipping down the road. Blacks did all his hits. Shouts to Blacks. Ona Gyalona was the shit on the road. I ain't gonna lie to you. Then they had a couple of other trucks. They had Traveling. Shout out to my boy DJ Adam. He was in a couple of trucks. DJ Anna, she was in the truck. Ricardo Drew, LFS, Lyrical, Voice, Little Natty and Thunder. Dope settings. For me, the combination of all of this Monday night, they brought us to the Soca Drum. I never had that experience before. I'm getting chills. Look, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. That experience in the Soca Drum, my God. When we crossed that stage, Little Natty and Thunder, they were performing Pandemonium. I would say Pandemonium was one of the most underrated songs of 2019. The way they shook the Soca Drum with that song, Carnival Monday. Anybody that was in Yuma had one of the most memorable nights of their life in that Soca Drum that night. Shouts to Yuma for that. Thank you for giving me that first time experience, and it was dope. Dope. Now let's move forward to Tuesday morning now. So Tuesday, everybody saying, yo, you gotta be on the road by 6 o'clock, blah, blah, blah. You gotta be there. Me and Porsche like, yeah, ain't not pulling off it. Trinidad has this thing with time. They would tell you 6 o'clock in the morning. Alright, let's say this. We went to a couple of boat rides. The boat was supposed to leave 3 o'clock. We got to the dock about 6 o'clock the evening and the boat was still there. Never left. When it did leave, it was like then at 7, 8 o'clock in the night, and then they still give you your full 4 hours in the water, but Trinidad has this thing with time, so we wasn't paying attention to the time. They said, yo, you gotta be out there about 6 o'clock in the morning, nobody cared. We were chilling in the house. I think we woke up about 7 o'clock in the morning to her brother calling back to back, like, yo, where y'all at? The truck is on the road. What you mean the truck on the road, bro? We about to cross the stage. What you mean you about to cross the stage? At 8 o'clock in the morning? Dope thing I like about Yuma is get it out the way. Fat. Mash up your costume. Do whatever you want. Fat. Peace. So, we hurried. Great thing about it is we had access to a bathroom, so we took a quick shower. We jumped in the car. My cousin brought us down. He brought us exactly to the band, and we got in the band. We literally caught the band right as they was going into the Soca Drum to cross the stage again. Second experience of the drum, and another dope experience. This time the drum was full. Monday night is usually empty. It's just you and the judges and whoever else in there. This time the drum was full. Thousands of people. That crossing, the only thing I didn't like about the crossing in the stage is like, the security was super aggressive. Like, we grown people. If you say come off the stage, we come off the stage. It's not a problem. You don't got to push me. You don't got to be pulling on me and tugging on me. That right there is going to cause a lot of problems. So Yuma, if y'all could sort that out, that would be dope. Other than that, I had super fun on that stage. The only issue, and I say this with Yuma, you can't give people a shitload of food like that and a variety of food like that and tell you come and get one plate. That's wickedness, Yuma. People are hungry. We've been on the road till 6 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm going into your lunch area and you telling me I can only get bread and cheese paste? Come on, no, I ain't giving no bread and cheese paste. They actually had dope food, but you can only get one plate of food. And if you chose the wrong thing, like, alright, Portia chose some lasagna and she hated it. It didn't taste good at all. But what happened with me was, they never took my ticket when I got my food, so I had an extra ticket, so I just gave her my ticket, and she went and got something else to eat. But that's the only option I felt like that they messed up on, in a sense. They should have just, you able to go in, collect what you want to collect, and eat whatever you want to eat. It had pizza, it had Chinese food, it had jerk chicken, it had fried chicken, it had roti. Everything you could possibly think about, they had in there. So shouts to you on that for taking care of us on the road. The dope thing, they had their air-conditioned trucks. If you was tired, you was hot on the road, you could went and got in the truck, sit down, hold the vibes. You could drink your beverage, music still playing, and you still on the road. And one thing I love about Yuma, even though the band was in a sense, open to the public. Security was doing their job. You still had that freedom of fetting and enjoying yourself and all of that without worrying about getting hurt or somebody trying to do you something on the road. Security was dope and definitely enjoyed myself. I would do it again. Even my 2019 Jukebox was dope. I actually played with Thriller. That's the name of it? Yes, Thriller was the name of it. I played the t-shirt section, just jam, because I kind of bought my costume in the last minute. But they definitely accommodated me in every which way they could possibly accommodate me. So shouts to you on that. Thank you for that experience, 2019. Guess who I'll be playing with this year, 2020? Well, next year, 2020. Yuma again on the road. The Kid DJ 16. This was my Yuma experience. This was my Carnival 2019 experience. If you've never played with Yuma, link up. I will see you all on the road 2020.